Boom, we are back. Just like that. Go grab your popcorn, folks. We got the semifinals here for the Turning Stone Classic. We're coming live to you on FedorGorst channel because Upstate Al and Digital Pool have graciously given us the permission to stream this one last match for you guys. If you want to see the final, you're going to have to make sure you're subscribed to one of those channels, either Digital Pool on YouTube or following Upstate Al on Facebook. It will be streamed to those two places. If you want to see the final, make sure you're following. And yeah, in the meantime, if you appreciate or show a little appreciation to Upstate Al, throw him a bone, maybe throw him a $5, maybe a $10. He's got his PayPal on the screen for letting us do this. It's the least we could do to at least mention it. But we're jumping right into it. What's up, Jason?
Can you share with me?
Share what?
The screen. Share your screen.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't see. Let's go right there. And we'll get you up right there. We are in business. And this is the first rack. I am going to have to step out of the booth momentarily. And leave you guys with Jason here for a minute. Hopefully everyone can file in here and find their way into the chat. Let me make sure everything's working first before I leave. Looks like we are good to go, yeah. Cool. Everybody file in, grab the popcorn, grab a drink. Happy Sunday. Let's have some fun. Take it away, Jason.
All right. If you're just now tuning in with us, the winner of this match will go on to play the finals against Jason Shaw. It will be one single race to 13, the Turning Stone Classic. This is a race to 9, winner break format. The only thing different than the typical pool rules that you would be used to seeing is it is racking for your opponent. So it is not rack your own. There is no template. It is racking for your opponent with the plastic rack that comes standard with the diamond tables. There's 1 9-ball away from claiming the first rack. This is a rematch that happened 2 rounds ago between Erik and Fedor. Now, Bearded Billiards, Erik didn't have many opportunities last match at all. I appreciate that, Carl Baum. Hey, I'm telling you, Carl, listen, you and Dominic Dunn play on Fedor's YouTube channel. It'll probably be the most viewed match on his channel ever. And I'll do the commentary. The good news is I'll never be able to predict what you're going to do, Carl. Hey, Chris Fisher. Yeah, Christina will be back in town soon. Just reach out to me on Facebook and I'll help get you set up with her to do some lessons. There we go. And one thing that Fedor said after his last match with Erik was that Erik was a real gentleman and gave him a good rack every time. So more of the same, I'm sure. Fedor took 3 seconds to take a peek at it. We heard Fedor after his last match, he's trying to make the ball in the corner pocket as well as the one in the side pocket. So that's what his intent is. He hit that terrible. Hey, Tyler Small. I think this is going to be our last match on Fedor's channel here. The finals will be streamed on Digital Pool or Upstate Owl on Facebook. If you're wanting to stay on the YouTube platform, it will be on Digital Pool. Sorry about the score. Collins has access to that. It is 1-0 Fedor. Yeah, it is. It's still free, Tyler. So Digital Pool on YouTube or Upstate Owl on Facebook, and they'll both be free for the finals. Appreciate everybody hanging out here with us. No, Collins is not setting this one out. I think he just had to run to the restroom. Yeah, I guess you could say that I'm Fedor's manager. His American daddy, I guess. Yeah, we'll get the score updated in just a moment, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience. That it's going to be 2-0 Fedor after he pockets his 9-ball. Don't worry, Carl Baum. We're going to play some in between, and I'm going to wear my Willy Wonka jacket again so I can bust all you clowns. Jason Shaw defeated Fedor 9-6 in their last match. I'll keep the score updated in the chat, guys. Sorry for that. Collins will be right back. And another nice look here. 2-ball hanging over the pocket. The only thing that he's going to have to figure out here is that 7-9 down there. The good news is the 6-ball's laying over the side and the 5 is right there, so he should be able to manufacture some type of breakout off of the 6. Yeah, this is the the last loser side match. Whoever wins this will go on to play Jason Shaw 1 race to 13 in the finals. Ducking. Can you update the score? 2-0 Fedor. Yeah. Cool. I believe that Erik's FAR goes around to 730. I think it's a 731, so he can play.
Actually, I think it was 751 when I checked it yesterday.
751.
Yeah.
Okay. The only person to beat Erik so far in this field is Fedor, so. And I think he's fell a little short here. He still can do it, but he would have liked to have fell on the natural angle. I think he's going to have to draw now. And you see what he's wanting to do. He's wanting to hit the short rail, bump the 9, and then play the 7 in the top left pocket. He's going to need to get some kind of contact with the 7 ball to get it moving. You'll see him use a little bit of pace here. Here we go, the shot of the rack here. Oh, good. Oh, perfect.
Baby.
Little jelly roll there. That's not what he was intending to do. He was trying to get to the short rail, but it worked out nonetheless. If you're not subscribed to Fedor's YouTube channel, you want to make sure you do so. We got a lot of events coming up. Fedor's going to be, after this event, he's flying in, and he's going to be preparing for the mini derby and the Derby City Classic, and he has permission to stream his matches at the Derby City Classic. So he's also going to be doing the majority of his matches at the mini derby as well, and they'll be playing banks on the bar table, I believe 10 ball and 1 pocket. So you want to make sure that you subscribe to his channel here and set notifications so when he goes live, you get notified. Nice shot on the 8 ball there from Fedor Gorst. Three to 0.
All right, I'm back in business, Mr. Diddy.
Back in action.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be an early repeat of the last time these guys met, huh?
Yeah. A lot of good racks from Erik.
Yeah. Dude, I love that. Tyler Small says Fedor leading the charge and bringing young viewers in. That's what I'm talking about. Actually, Jason, I haven't told you this. I don't know if Fedor's mentioned it, but he and I were chatting last night, and I was looking at some of his analytics. And if you look at any pool channel that I've seen the analytics on, if you look at the viewership age demographics, it's very heavily weighted to like 45 plus. If you look at Fedor's channel, if you include like his YouTube shorts, where he has those little 60-second clips, him making shots and playing with Christina and other things. If you include all that data, the vast majority of his viewers are under the age of 24.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. That's actually tremendous. It's very much needed in this game. No, nothing against, folks that have been around the game for a long time. That's not at all what I'm trying to say, but what I am saying is, if you look at the analytics of other pages, there's almost no engagement at all from viewers in that age demographic, and you might be worried that if no young people are becoming interested in the game, where's the game going to go, But very cool that his channel's performing well in that area.
That was interesting. Look how deep that 2 ball got there, Collins.
Yeah, he was worried it was going to fall in. You saw him kind of hesitate after he shot the ball.
Look how it's deeper than the point here. He's probably going to have to play only the ball here and not use any of the rail. He's going to have to draw out of this, I believe. This is tough.
You get to center table. No problem. Good. Just perfect.
Everybody seems like they like his shorts, the short videos that he makes.
Yeah. That was actually one of the things that I was talking about with him is now we just need to figure out, now that he has that audience engaged and paying attention, finding a fun way to like help convert those young eyes to people who might consider taking up the game as a serious hobby, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out a way to do that in a fun way. I got some ideas, so we'll see.
4-0. Has Erik even been to the table yet?
I don't know. For the last 2 racks, he has not.
I don't believe that he has. I think he's ran all 4. Let me know in the chat. Has Erik hit a ball?
Chris Adkins says that he hit the lag.
I think that's it.
Carl Baum's in the chat.
Yeah, Carl Baum. I told Carl, I said, if he's going to come in here talking smack, he's got to play Dominic Dunn on the stream, and me and you get to commentate it.
Me and you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But Carl's scared. I think he's scared of Dom.
Who isn't scared of Dom? Have you ever looked that man in the eyes?
All right, this one's dry as a bone. So we're going to see the first of Erik here.
No, I'm pretty sure,
Short.
Tyler, I'm pretty sure that the casinos are not afraid of Dominic Dunn. I'm pretty sure they love that guy.
Dom for president. Well, nice shot there by Erik. Nice
Real
recovery.
nice.
Johnny Archer. He's not scared.
I think that's
I wonder if we have any Johnny Archer fans in the chat. I'm going to try to stir up some action. If anybody out there would like to stake Johnny Archer to play Vitaly Petsurasum, let me know. We need to get Johnny in some action.
That's right.
But we're going to have to post the money.
What?
Yes. Money will be posted and probably in another city.
Post
We'll
up.
let Carl Baum hold it.
Just post up. That's all I got to say.
Post up.
Erik coming with the
Watch
3 to
outside
4 rail
pocket.
shape. That's not the side that he's worried about. He's overrun the ball. Oh, look at him stepping away from the table. The shake of the head. Oh. Kind of looking at the camera, too. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I just want to hold it because it'd feel good to hold the money. You know, I've never held, just hold on to that amount that Carl might be playing for. Yeah.
Oh, and he missed the 8.
Yeah. He's not going to get buried in there, is he?
Watch this. He might not get a shot.
No, he's not buried.
I think he can play it. He's going to have to bump the 9, though, on the way out. I think he can cut the ball, but he's got to be careful, though. He could scratch off the back of the 9 here, Collins.
Oh, that you'd have to be pretty. The main thing is just making sure that when you're hitting it this thin, it's going to be tough to keep a hold of the cue ball, right? And if you're at all running into the 9, you'd have to be pretty unfortunate to. You're talking about that one rail kick shot, the kick behind the ball where it follows the rail, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to go into the 9 for sure here.
He wants to move the 9 towards the pocket.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, this is tough here because he's gonna have to shoot this with some pace to get the 8 ball in the pocket.
I'm a gambler. I'd just let her rip.
Yeah, he could bank the bad boy. He is lining up the bank.
Yeah, not like it's an important shot or anything. Yeah, I'll just let her rip.
Let it rip.
He shot the bank. Oh, there's a girl. There's our girl.
Oh, there's a little clap in the back.
You
She
see
likes
that with the double
one.
snap? Yes. Yes. Dude.
Shot there. 5 to
Clapping
0.
and snapping. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody wants to know who she is. Oh, I love you guys.
No, that's not Christina.
That
That's
is
just
not Christina,
a
no.
Fedor fan. It's that Sally in the alley. Y'all are silly.
Very cool. Is that Mateo? Mateo? Says Big Red is a stand-up guy, won't slug rack. Winnipeg, Canada. Oh, Christina Tkach is in the booth with Al right now.
Weird Al.
With Upstate Al. Please check out that channel. Make sure you're subscribed over there on Digital Pool, so you don't miss the finals coming up after this. Winner here plays Jason Shaw. If Fedor wins, it's a rematch.
Somebody said upskirt Al. Unbelievable.
Jeez, take it easy, guys. You just
This chat's crazy, man.
Good Lord, you guys. I mean, we're all about having a good time, but let's be gentlemen here, Jason. Jason Foster.
Oh, the chef got banned from Upstate's chat.
I couldn't count with the hairs on my head the number of people that have been banned from that chat.
Yeah, a lot. Well, you notice that Fedor's doing something a little different. His last 3 breaks, he's actually popped the cue ball. And it looks like he's hit the one a little bit more full. I thought it was a miss hit the first time he did it, but he's repeated it his last 2 breaks.
Because he's
So
getting
we'll
that
see
wing
if he
ball.
does the same thing. Yeah, he's trying to hit a little more power, and he's trying to get some pop on it, and he's trying to get the wing ball to go in the corner. So we'll see if he continues to do it.
Oh, it got kissed in this time. It wasn't
It
going
did
to the
go.
pocket.
He's gonna have nope,
No.
no shot.
Yeah,
He's
the
gonna have
wing
a
ball
nice-
wasn't going to go in the corner, but it hits the long rail. And that other ball, every break, just about every break, we've had a ball coming off the back of the stack this way. I think. It's either doing that or it's too fast for it to go that way. So it must be coming out of the rack this way and tangling up with the wing ball over here.
He has a nice safety here.
Yeah.
So me trying to run the cue ball under the 3-5.
I mean, if you're using any spin, there's chance for a double kiss, but if you can get there with pure follow, there shouldn't be any. Yeah.
A little short. Not sure if he got there. I'll tell you in a second. I don't think he did. Yeah. Shaw said he hopes Fedor wins so he can teach him another lesson. That's what Carl said.
Yeah.
Carl always trying to stir up the shit. Oh, look at this.
Going
I thought
straight
it
at
was
the
gonna
hole.
go. It ran out of gas, didn't it? Does the ball bank? He was looking at it like it banked, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think that the 4 comes into play.
Oof.
A little bit of traffic to deal with if you want to take the easier to control speed route. But if you go the thin route, it's tougher to... Yeah, I was going to say, if you go the thin route, it's a little tougher to control the speed, but the 2's pretty close to the pocket anyway. It's just better to get closer on this shot, so getting on the 3's easier with all them balls nearby.
Yeah, that's what we need to do, Collins.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he missed the deuce.
Oh, boy.
If it does end up being Fedor versus Shaw in the finals, we got to force Carl Baum, since he's in here talking all that smack. We got to force Carl to pick a side, and he's got to take whatever action comes at him. You got to pick a side, Carl. Oh, I think is that Brandy in the background? She in the chat?
Who?
There's a Brandy Beckett in the chat. I think it may be Brandy that's watching back there with the hat on. Stephen Fair running some game.
What did he say?
He said, "You're sitting at the table, girl." All right, 6-0. This could be a quick one. You might be able to do the finals.
Yeah, maybe.
What time you got to head out, Collins?
She's going to be there at 3:30, and it's about a 35-minute drive for me. So, yeah, I probably won't be able to, actually.
You needed this one to be a blowout. I'll tell you one thing, Fedor's fans in the chat are something else.
Oh, I know. It's the best thing about the internet, man. It is the best thing about the internet is when you get enough people watching one thing, someone's going to have the thing to say that'll just get you, you know? It's like, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Reading the chat is very entertaining.
Definitely entertaining. I really like this guy Erik, putting in a lot of hard work.
Well, if it wasn't for racking, what'd he do? What would he do?
Yeah.
He just ain't let him stretch his back out. He spent a lot of time over that edge of the table there. That is Brandy in the chat. She's back there typing away. Look, I can see the smoke coming off her fingers over there.
Yeah, right?
Terry McClure says he doesn't even like pool. He just comes here for the comments.
Just comes to hang out in the chat. I do not blame you. It's one of the funnest parts about live streams.
All right, we'll see if he stays with the same break. Yeah, he is hitting it a lot harder.
He's breaking from the other side this time.
He's just really trying to force that wing ball in. Successful break here. He's got some work to do though. This is a little tricky here, this range, because the 4 ball's kind of in the path where he would like to kind of pull that ball.
Yeah.
So he may. I don't know about just going through it here. Could scratch.
I think going through it's fine. Just not a pure high ball. Just pure 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whatever it is. I mean 9 o'clock. Yeah, pure 9 o'clock.
Yes. It got tricky though.
Yeah,
Got away with it.
that'll work. That'll work, ladies and gentlemen.
Does he have the angle to go into the 8-ball here, or does he just play under it or above it and play for the combo? It's tough here.
I think the combo's sitting pretty nice. Yeah, look at him. I think the combo's sitting good. George Teashea says the chat is fun, but sometimes it's hard not to call out some of their comments. Yeah, that's why I try to pick my battles. If someone's just being a loser, then better to just let them be a loser instead of giving them credit for it.
Yeah, he's going to play the combo here.
Very cool, Terry. You're going to be out there at the mini derby, it sounds like. Good luck to you.
Yeah, super chats. We haven't seen any, Damien. Sorry. If you're a super chatter, we try to call them out.
I think we got all of the ones this week so far. Damien, did you? Let me see if I can look up what you said.
He got really straight here. I think he's going to have to draw back and below the side pocket here. He may be able to punch it over and create an angle. Yeah, just draw it straight back. Watch out, 9. Nice shot there from Fedor. Steve Griffith, appreciate it.
So Damien said with the $5 super chat yesterday, sorry we didn't see this, said 5-player round robin, elite players, race to 10, alternate break, 1 rack equals 1 point, most points wins. Any ideas on such a format? I would have to read that a few times to figure out if I had thoughts about it.
I love a round robin format. I've said it for years that instead of it being a bunch of different tournaments that qualify you for the Mosconi Cup, I think they should just invite the top 10, top 15 Americans, lock them in a room for a week and just play round robins in the exact format that they're going to be playing in, and take the top 5 guys.
Sure.
I think it'd be cool. And can you imagine how many people would be watching?
Oh, I know, because it would build up over time. You mean?
It would be, it'd be the biggest. It'd be the biggest event of the year. To see who gets on the Mosconi Cup in a round robin format. Everybody plays everybody. You could do it over 5 days. Longer races, just round robin, just straight wins and losses. I'd love it. Can you imagine? I mean, Fedor would be there, and we could be streaming his matches. It'd be huge.
I mean, I'm just thinking about, like, they obviously built the structure the way that it is so that it's something to follow throughout the year. You know what I mean? Gives a little bit more weight to every single event.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. If you have a true tour like Matchroom is trying to create now, then it makes sense. But over the past 5-6 years, they've been like Turning Stone. This tournament has been a ranking event for I don't know how long, and it's one on the spot, rack for each other, not the same rules. If you're going to have 15 tournaments with the same pocket size, with the same format, and the same conditions that they're going to be playing in, then I agree with that. But you can't have bar table 8-ball tournaments as ranking points. This is what we had a couple years ago. So.
Right, I know what you mean. I completely agree with the point. But hey, we got to give Steve Griffith some attention too. Coming in with the $4.99 super chat. Doesn't have anything to say, but I'm going to click the heart on it.
Oh, Ricard in San Antonio, they haven't missed one of mine yet, and I have sent a few. Yes, you have.
Yes, you have. You're super generous, Ricard. Thank you, buddy. Oh, did I not put the score to 7?
No.
My bad. I was
Thanks,
looking up a super chat from yesterday. My apologies.
Thanks to the stream and the side entertainment, $20.
20
from Mike
bones.
Morgan. Thank you, Mike.
Mike Morgan. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking to see if the 3 passes. Not, he can just play safe on it.
The carom doesn't sit, right?
No, I don't think he can. I don't think he can get enough of the 7 ball to make it.
Yeah. Ring game at the Derby City Classic is my favorite event of the year. I can't wait, says Ryan E. I'm on Jason's side of the table. I like that Bigfoot. That Bigfoot event is very, very interesting. And Austin Cherry testing things out with the $1 super chat.
Thank you, Austin. That's an old school Coke you're drinking there. Are you bringing those from home, or is Oscar selling those in the pool room? Is that what Oscar sells?
Medio litro. Oh, it's mirrored. It's a Mexican Coke, yeah. Straight out of Mexico. Pure cane sugar. No high fructose corn syrup.
Does Oscar sell that in his pool room? Or
he does, yeah.
Do you bring them?
No, he sells them. Can't bring anything from outside. It's they have a liquor license here for beer and wine, or a beer and wine license. So you're not allowed to bring outside drinks, because if anybody sneaks any actual booze in here, they could lose their license, especially if they know about it.
8-0. Come on, Eric, get on the board here.
Cool Hand Billiards. Having a great time. Thanks, guys, and go Fedor. That's my boy right there. I like that handle, too. Cool Hand Billiards, and he's got a logo for it, too. Nice. When is the final?
Right after this.
Yeah, right after this. It's going to be on...
It'll probably be 6, I would say.
It's going to be on Upstate Owl's page on Facebook or Digital Pool on YouTube, guys.
Yeah, and I think Fedor's changed his break format, which is great. It's been very successful, this match. We haven't seen a lot of Erik. Obviously he had the opportunity to run out that one rack, and he missed the 8 ball. But other than that, he hasn't really had any chances. Fedor hitting that ball square and really forcing the wing ball in has shown a lot of success.
Yeah. I think it's almost... This might be the second time, though, that a ball has come in the way of, what would you say, the cue ball and the one, like, in this area of the table.
Yeah.
Second time, maybe just luck.
There. If Mike DeShane and Justin Bergman were ready to play, just spiked it in.
He spiked it in, and now he's going to have to do it again. But he's got a worse angle for it this time. Cue ball could go off the table this time if he gets a hold of it bad. Austin Cherry. After he tests
more of them bones.
Yeah, that's right. After he tests out the $1 super chat, he says was with a $5 super chat was playing at Iron City and seeing killer fillers there. Surprised not to see Josh not at Turning Stone. I saw Josh Filler. I saw a video of him. He got his ticket drawn in a $5,000 break and run pot at $600 a ball.
Did he break dry?
I don't know. I didn't finish the video. I got bored. I'm serious. I just figured he ran out, but... Canada only has one good pool player? That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got Mora. I think Paggy Lyon flies the Canadian flag. This is Erik. Erik can play.
Yeah.
Jason Cladd is one of the best bar table 8-ball players in the world. Make no mistake about that. Kicking 2 rails here, trying to slide the cue ball. It's not going to like this.
Eric's going to have a
See
look.
an opportunity for Erik here.
Love from Pakistan watching at 3:45 a.m.
Ooh.
Go to bed.
Go to sleep.
Go to bed. What are you doing?
Nice smooth stroke from Erik there. Excellent control at range. See if he can take care of business. You're right, though. He does have like a real free stroke when he's in his pre-stroke routine. Kind of like a Victor Zelensky.
Yeah.
He's revving that thing up. Look, he's getting the chainsaw ready.
I know, and then
There
he got
goes.
the little bobble. A little bit of a bobble. Joe MC 1470 says, keep it going, guys, with the $2 super chat.
Nice.
On the train.
Thank you, Joe MC. Thanks for all the support and all the super chatters. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome, Jeremy Bird. Sometimes I get carried away.
No, Jeremy Bird said if Big Head, Mike DeShane, and Justin Bergman were ready to make their comeback on the Mosconi Cup, who would you cut? Well, clearly it would have to be Fedor, SVB, and Skyler would all be locks. So if you put DeShane and Bergman with those 3, that would be a pretty good team, other than nobody would want to play with Mike DeShane.
Yeah.
Because why would you? The guy's the biggest jackass on the planet. Clip that one and put it on Fedor's channel. That'll get some hits. Mike DeShane. I've yet to meet one person that likes Mike DeShane. I'm sorry. I know I may be the guy that says that whatever I think, but he's just a real jerk. Always has been. All right, Erik on the board. 8-1's the score here.
Boom.
Hopefully that answered his question. I'm assuming Jeremy Bird may be a Mike DeShane fan. Let's hope not. No, I don't even think Mike even likes himself. Mike D's coming to dinner, Carl Baum. I love it, man. Oh, yeah, bring him to dinner. Nothing better.
Snap.
We'll bust him like we did Romero, Carl. Bring him on. The only person's money that may spend better than Jason Romero's is Mike DeShane's. Let's see it. All right, I'll see if Erik can get something going here.
Yo, and Christopher Fisher. $10 super chats. Thanks for the stream, guys. Trickshot CEO. There's a guy that's got a few views on YouTube. Says, how's Fedor liking the new equipment? With a $5 super chat.
He's loving the new equipment. 6060 white carbon.
What's not to love?
And here we go. Erik with a little pep in his step. Do you see that? You see the little swag that he had
yeah.
when he got his playing cue and came back to the table?
Well, he's got a
Feeling
ball to
little
look at,
confident.
and it's got a hole to put it in, and, you know, it's time to do the thing you love doing. Let's just make balls.
Yeah, really no pressure on him, is there? He felt like he was going to lose 9-0. So I'll see if he can get something going here and get loose. Yeah, bearded billiards. I have shot with the white carbon, and I love it. I don't really play enough to switch cues, though, so I haven't switched to it full time. Jason Foster. I play with a Predator Revo.
How long you play with a Revo?
Actually, I bought it from Oscar.
No kidding. Which one? He probably got you set up with a 12.9, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if I bought the shaft from Oscar, but I definitely bought the butt.
And it's a
Not sure
12.9 Revo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a 12.9 super fan. When he was playing with the Revo, it was the only one he liked.
No, Bearded Billiards. Mike Deschamps, he's not a cheater. He's just a prick. Nobody likes him. He's an impossible guy to like. I'm like you, Collins, though. When I used to play pool all the time, I really liked the Z shaft, but it's one of those. I think the Z shaft's one of those that you have to play very frequently.
Oh yeah, or
it will make you look really bad.
It's one of two things. You either have to be playing all the time because it's a very sensitive shaft, or my pre-shot routine and aiming system is dependent on looking at the cue ball last. Like as I'm going through the ball, I'm actually watching my stroke go through the cue ball. So I'm always hitting the exact spot on the cue ball that I want. But you have to put in a lot of work in your pre-shot routine to make sure that you're aligned properly. But because I look at the cue ball last, it allows me to have that little extra touch with those thinner shafts. In my opinion, it's probably just in my head, but that's how I feel about it.
8-2's the score here. Let's see. Chad John's asking how I got into pool. I just started playing bar table 8 ball, and I live really close to the Derby City Classic, so frequented that tournament a number of times, and just kind of fell in love with the game and started backing some players, and players like Skylar Woodward and Justin Bergman and Scout Frost and Dennis Ercolo, and just spent a lot of time around top players and fell in love with it, and then really I was probably gonna kind of exit pool. Just kind of burnt out on it, and then I met Fedor, and he's just a different type of professional pool player, very thoughtful and methodical in his approach, and a student. And you guys have heard me say it numerous times, he would be successful no matter what he does. So really became a fan of his and wanted to support and help his journey, and here we are. This is going to be a long shot on the deuce here, Collins. Can he find it for the win?
I mean, you got to be rolling forward, right? Here? You got to get to like here-ish?
Yeah, he's just going to have to... He may be able to punch it, and nope.
Because if you don't have an angle here, you ideally want to be going like over here, right? I would think.
Yeah, I was surprised that he didn't try to get a little more out of that, cheat the pocket. And
yeah, get more angle on the two,
But what do we know? He may just play safe here.
Yeah, what's he going to do? Let's find out.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he didn't roll forward there. Like, more so.
Erik getting revved up here. Is he going to take on the bank here, Collins? I think he is.
Hell yeah.
There's no way he's going down there and doing all that revving to play safe, right?
No chance.
Zing.
Get it straight in, baby. Yikes.
Oh, do it again. Well, he's got a backboard this time with the 4-ball.
No, I don't think he has enough.
Cross side.
I don't think he's on the good side of the 3 to even get there. Might be sending the cue ball towards that 9 right here.
Yeah. He didn't look like he had any intention of playing safe this rack, though. But I think you're right. I think he's looking to see if there's a way that he can get shape on the 4 and bank this cross corner.
I mean, you can play a 2-way here, I think. It's not.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
It's not the easiest speed control, but I think you can get there.
I think he can go in between the 7-9 and bank the ball, right?
Yeah, I think so. Because the bank is going to need a little twist anyway to get there. So you put the outside spin to just float towards the 9, you know, kind of in this direction here. No.
He just went all safe. He's putting him on the 7. You better get there. And he did. Nice shot there by Erik.
Go.
You know what's crazy to me, Collins? It's so funny. But people just act like it's insane that I just speak the truth about people. I don't really understand why everybody's so fake. Doesn't matter. I don't have anybody to please.
Exactly.
I mean, it'd be different if I was the one being a jerk and calling somebody a jerk that's not really a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
so this
everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows that.
This is exactly the point. Is it's like if everyone just spoke their mind all the time, you'd know who the dicks were.
Right.
But everyone's so busy trying to pretend that they're not a dick. You know what I mean? That now everyone's afraid to just say what they're actually thinking. It's like, wait, does that make me a dick? Well, if you start saying things out loud more often, people will tell you if you're being a dick, and you can learn. Yeah.
Yep. He made a successful hit.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh, I thought he was going to flick the 8 and make it a little easier there.
Jimmy Hergert says, I feel attacked. Yeah. You know who you are.
Did he land straight on this?
I don't think the 4 goes in the side.
No, is he going to have to shoot it in the corner and pull it back and play the 5 in the corner?
In the corner? I mean, this is uber tough from here.
Yeah, this looks treacherous here. He's got to follow it, so he must be playing it in the side. He's looking at wrapping 2 rails, playing it in the side. It's touchy. No way he's following this ball if he's shooting it in the corner. What?
Oh, wow.
What a shot.
Wow. What a shot. Look how much he got out of that cue ball. He got a little nudge off the point right there. Did you see that?
This Erik can play.
Yeah.
Guarantee you that. You don't shoot that ball like that if he's not a player.
Dustin Jennings, it's going to be on Digital Pool on YouTube if you're watching it. Well, I guess we're all watching on YouTube. I'll give you the link here in a second. Mute that.
And he got bad here. This is no bargain. I'm not sure he can shoot this. He may just have to be playing safe. Yeah, that sucks because he made unbelievable shots to get there.
There you go. Link is in the chat for that YouTube channel.
That's tough.
Tony, yes, Shaw plays the winner here. They're going to be playing on the channel that I linked in the chat.
Yeah, and the finals will be a race to 13, so we'll see him stretch out a little more. Is Fedor taking on a bank here?
Not going to work out. Well,
he might get away with it.
Might work out in that sense, but it's not going to go.
Well, I would say that was a calculated shot there with the speed for it to climb back up the rail.
Right.
I guess somebody's eating on the stream over there.
My answer to that question would be I have no idea.
I don't either. Well, Collins, we appreciate it. Collins, in the very beginning of this match, went to eat, and he messaged me and said, I'm going on mute because I don't want everybody to hear me chewing my chips. So we appreciate that, Collins. Thank you.
I got a button right here that anytime I take a bite, I hit that button.
We appreciate that. And looks like Gorst going to the finals to face Shaw. One long race to 13. Turning Stone Classic. Fedor won the tournament last year, so trying to repeat.
Trying a little repeat, that's right.
And Shaw's won it numerous times.
Like at least 30 times at this point.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
We got a finger snap. We got a finger snap and a
That's
little
right.
baby clap in the back.
That's right. And
Man.
here comes our boy.
Somebody go get him a hot chocolate.
We're on, baby.
What's up?
What's up?
Great match.
Good match.
Yeah, the wing ball was going in.
Yeah, you
And
changed your brake, huh?
That's the only difference. But I mean, I changed the brake, yes, but that wreck was way easier. And I mean, hats off to Erik for wrecking as good as he always does. And I mean, like I said before, he doesn't have to do that, and he still does. So
I'm gonna teeter-totter on pissing you off here, though, Fedor. So last match, Shaw made you re-rack. When he made you re-rack, that gives you the opportunity. If you don't like the rack, make him re-rack as well. What do you say to that?
yeah, of course. No, I like the wrecks that Shaw was giving me. It's just I was braking wrong. It's just a tougher wreck to read. The one that I've had, the table doesn't wreck perfect, and I mean the way Erik was wrecking it, you're gonna make the ball on the brake, but when it's final and late stages, nobody wants to lose, and
You could
players are wrecking a little bit different.
when you read the rack and you see that it's not the rack that Erik gives you.
I already know. I mean, I will be braking a little bit different. So.
Well, sure, but what I was saying is just tell Jason, hey, hold on, you got to check this out. Let me go grab Erik. Let me have him show you how to do this.
Let's take Erik to Emily at Matchroom and see if he will rack for you at every U.S. Open from now on.
Right. That's the pool version of a caddy. You got your guy that racks the balls.
If the wreck is like that and we're playing the one ball on the spot, I mean that kind of is a joke. I mean it's close to the bar table pool, but you still have to play good. But layouts are way easier when the wreck is wrecked properly.
So we gotta give our boy Carl Baum a couple shout outs here, Fedor. He sweated your whole entire match. So he said, Fedor, I've got two statements and then I'll let you go. He said, Fedor, are you afraid of your next match? And Fedor, do you think you can play better this time against Shaw?
Just ask Carl if he wants to stake Shaw, and we'll see what happens.
There you go.
I hope he says yes, so we can finally play.
See if somebody can stake Shaw.
You know what I have? You know what I have to say to that, Fedor? Can you see me right now?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, wait. Give me a second. Share screen right here. Can you see that? See me in the corner?
Yes, I do.
The chat will get it.
Man. Do you know who does it? Your super fan
behind you
there, Brandy.
Oh.
When you win, you get all the snaps and then the little baby
just
clap.
like this. She goes like this. She puts her head down, and then she claps.
She's my true fan.
I know. I love it.
Third turning stone. She's watching every match. She's always sitting behind me.
Yeah.
And she always thinks that if I miss, it's her fault. And she always says that, I shot you. I know it's my fault.
Well, that's fine. That's a good corner woman.
That's awesome.
All right, man. So when you gonna play? Are you up again right now?
No, I think I have an hour. And Collins, you're not going to be available, right?
No, I will not be available. Yeah.
So yeah, people, the final will be streamed on Upstate Al's page, and Digital Pool's page on YouTube. So if you want to sweat the finals, go to their pages and send donations if you can.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of donations, Austin Cherry in the super chat, $2 says Erik the Rack Boy. Yikes.
There you go.
All right. Cool. Well,
All right, guys. See you later.
thanks for the
tuning
stream,
in.
sir, and I had a good time. Jason, thanks for being my mic buddy. That was a lot of fun, man. See you on the next one.
Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning
Yes.
in, everybody. Good luck,
See you
Fedor.
guys later. Thanks. I need it.
Let's end the stream.